Welcome back to Starfield, everyone. Jason here, and this is our main story playthrough. In the last episode, we saved... Oh, what's her name? Oh God, I can't remember her name. We saved her, though. The Russian chick. So we went up to the Eye, talked to Vladimir. He had us save her. So now we have to head back to Vladimir because we need to go into the unknown. So let's go back to the Eye. I think I could just... Can I just fast travel there? Let's look. Let's look. Let's go back in here. Yes! Now,
I missed this shit.
there it goes. We definitely need to get some upgrades here. How much money do we have? We have a good amount of money. We have 9,000. Yeah, we're gonna need some more money. That's okay. We got some missions to do. We'll get some money. We'll upgrade our ship. Gotta get within 500 feet or meters before we can go in there. So it's not a automatic dock, but you can get in there. Okay, there we go. I was going full blast, and they kind of just said, oh, okay, we'll just do the animation. That way you don't crash into it. Sorry, guys. I've been jumping between cyber... Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. I've been jumping between Cyberpunk, No Man's Sky, and now Starfield, so I'm a little bit, like, I'm trying to remember exactly where we were. That's okay. I do remember Andrea. That's what her name is. We saved
Captain
Andrea.
Bacon, greetings.
Thank you, Captain Bacon. I love it. God, this game looks dang good. I keep forgetting that how good this thing looks. I mean, I wish they had ray tracing, but I mean, if they had ray tracing in this, it might like melt everyone's PC because this thing takes a lot of power to run just as it is with global illumination, let alone ray tracing.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet, a bigger one.
Really? Well, now we're talking.
All right, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling what this thing is or why it's so large. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open.
All right, and land near the anomaly. Use my scanner. Got it.
And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.
There we go. So now there is a source, a place where there's a huge energy source. So let's go and see what the heck this is. I will tell you, this is kind of where the main story kind of kicks off, and you're like, oh, okay. Like the first few missions are you getting to know everyone in the Constellation, meeting everyone, saving Andrea, things like that. So you're kind of going back and getting Barrett, that kind of stuff. But now it's kind of like, hey, go out there and investigate these artifacts. Like there's something going on. Let's go check it out. So let's go to this awesome planet.
Grav jump complete.
And I will say, a lot of people, one of the big complaints I've heard from a lot of people. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here?
Civilian transport to unknown vessel. Please acknowledge. This is a commercial passenger transport liner wanting to alert you about hostiles in the system.
Okay, thank you.
It's our company's policy. Us friendlies have got to watch each other's backs out here. Safe travels, stranger.
Same to you. So a lot of people have said there's too many loading screens. You pick something, you load in, you load in, you load in. I mean, I get that, but I've also played Bethesda games before. I don't know. Maybe it's because, Bethesda games, they don't make games very often. And so, of course, maybe a lot of people don't remember Skyrim or Oblivion or Fallout 4 or Fallout 3 or any number of the games they've made, they all have that loading screen. I will say, coming from the original Skyrim release back in 2011, not the special edition, the original Skyrim release. I don't know if you guys remember, but you would hit a loading screen, like you'd go into the temple in the beginning, for instance, and it would be a 30-second, 45-second load. Like, you would have a loading screen. They literally had game tips on the loading screen, and you were able to move the objects around. Like, they would put up an apple that you can turn around and look, or a statue. Because it was so long, they had to give you something to do in the loading screen. Now, the loading screen's up there for 10 seconds, maybe. Probably less than that. And so, are there a lot of loading screens? Yeah, I'm not going to say there's not. Is that part of a Bethesda game? Yes. Every Bethesda game that I can remember, any proper Bethesda game, like I'm not talking Doom or anything like that, any Bethesda Studios game, Elden Ring, not Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Morrowind, you had loading screens. That's just how they flush out the old texture, the old area, and they load in the new one. That's just how they do it. That's how the Creation Engine works. And so, is it a complaint? Sure. Is it like a surprise? Like everyone's like, man, I can't believe all the loading screens. The first question I'm like, have you played a Bethesda game before? Because that shouldn't be a surprise to you. Anyway, I don't want to get down on it too much because, I mean, everyone has their flavor of game. And I'm not saying it makes this game good. There's an excuse for it. I'm saying there's a reason for it. And it's not a surprise. It's not like I came in here like, well, my God, I've never seen a loading screen ever before. This is crazy. No, that's what Bethesda does. All right. So, yeah, when it comes to loading screens...
Every once in a while, the universe drops something like this into your
Would I
lap.
prefer that there's no loading screens? Oh, absolutely.
Anomaly.
And I'm sure there's going to be some mod that is going to come out, and they're going to say, look, it's going to be a longer initial load, but it's going to load all the regions. Where there's some way to do it to where there's no loading in between areas. Okay, maybe that'll happen. But as it stands right now, I'm okay with it. The loading screens are not my main gripe with Starfield. There's some other things, some other bugs that I could say, some texture stuff. Okay. The eyes on NPCs, I would rather they worked on that than the loading screens. You know, when the NPCs kind of look at you and they're kind of like, they look like a 1,000-yard stare. They're looking past you. That's what I would hope that they would fix, not the loading screens. I mean, sure, do that, but you don't have to.
Now check that out. The room seems to notice we're here.
Yep.
Like it's watching us.
Yep. All right, so in these temples, sorry, I was talking a lot. They have these little beacons right here. These like clusters you have to fly into. Yeah, there's no gravity in this room. You have to fly into it. And that will unlock these rings right down here. So you got to keep doing it. And you have to do it within a certain time frame. Like if you just sit around, it'll go away. So you want to kind of keep your eyes open for these clusters right here that are floating. Oh, here it comes. Oh, see? It disappeared. I got to go to this one now.
Ta-da! Make way! We're here! It's like some kind of gate, doesn't it?
Some kind of gate, huh? Barrett, there's some kind of gate going on here. So let's look at this. What is this gate for? How did we get out here? What happened? What happened, Barrett?
Now that was a sight to behold. You're okay, right? Well, let's get you back to the lodge to make sure. Then we'll talk.
Okay. Equip your new power. Press pause to open the data menu. Select your powers at the top of the screen. Select the power to equip it. Anti-gravity field. Generate a localized field of intense low gravity and behold a planet's true power. And it costs, you see it says it costs 45 power. I have 60 power to use, so I can use it once. I was talking about Skyrim earlier. This reminds me a lot of the shouts in Skyrim, like almost literally one-to-one. You go to a temple, you find this thing, and it gives you a power. So we have this.
Encore.
So now we're in low gravity. And it's not permanent, though. See, it goes away. And now we have a power meter. You see the bottom right-hand side of the screen, that little blue bar? That is our power meter. So it takes a little bit of power to, or it takes power, or energy, I should say. It's an energy meter. It takes energy to use a power, and then you can't just keep pumping it. Like I can do this, and now, but I can't do it anymore. I gotta wait. So very, very cool. I like that. But yeah, it definitely reminds me of the Skyrim powers of literally getting the dragon shouts. Is that our frontier? It is. Let's go back there. So now we've gotten our first power. Number one, I like how nobody knows what happened. Barrett's just like, hey, that was cool. What's going on? And that's it. There's no like, oh, this is what the power means or anything like that. We have to go back to what is it, the lodge, and kind of figure things out. Like, what the heck is going on here? Let's do this. Return to the lodge. And we are using fast travel in this playthrough. Like, look at this. This load screen is what, 10, 15 seconds? Like, it's a good one, but we're going from a planet to a different planet. When you're going from outside to inside, like say going from here to there. 1, 2,
This place
3.
is a delightful
Less than
relic
5?
tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
So yeah, a lot of loading screens, but I'm okay with it. I've played Bethesda games. Anyway, we've got our power.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tale.
It was a building like a temple.
An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it?
Sure. Use your power in the lodge. Well, let's do it.
Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
Yeah, it was a temple. It did this.
So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
Intriguing. Need to think about my own artifact sometime. But I'm not sure I want to use it until I know more.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
All right, I'll follow up on the other anomaly you found. Hopefully it's another temple. So there's going to be a lot more temples. There's a lot of different powers, it sounds like.
Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
All right, Walter, what do you want to talk about? So we have one more artifact or one more temple we can go to. And we got a Walter mission.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. but I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
All right, I'm interested. Let's hear it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
All right, so you need someone to like be scary to convince this person to give it up. All right, I'm in.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
I'm sure we have room for you on the ship, Walter. Might be cramped compared to what you're used to, but it'll get you there.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
All right, let's go.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay?
What do you want to talk about, Barrett?
I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. Just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice.
These were previously unread messages?
No, I apparently read at least a few of these. I just don't remember. It was a difficult time.
Hopefully it was a comfort.
It was surreal, honestly. So most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity and plant life. But one thing stood out. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening there. But the message was garbled after that.
Interstellar communication isn't always reliable. Are you seriously worried about something from 20 years ago? No, we're gonna be nice. Be polite. Interstellar communication isn't always reliable.
True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message was encrypted. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was so upset.
That must have been difficult. Again, I'm being, you don't want to be rude.
Yes. Hearing his voice in so much pain was very difficult. Oh, I wish I had noticed this message when he sent it. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help.
Yeah, this is 20 years old, though. I mean, I don't know.
It is, but I was thinking about it, and well, it's still wrong, right? So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote investigation here, see what I can find out. There's gotta be a paper trail, right? Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows a bit about law and owes me a favor. I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any access fees or bribes.
Sure. 2,500. I just got 9,000, so I'm more. Yeah, we can cover that.
That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the investigation. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him, even though I know I can't. Does that make any sense?
If Irvin was that upset, then it must be important.
I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight after all this. But the fact that I'm doing something about it might be enough to help. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll let you know if my contact finds anything.
Okay. So, I think the first thing we need to do is go get that other power. So, acquire the power on Volai Epsilon. We have a, can I even just get there? I don't think I've been traveling very much, so. Oh, yeah, it's way over here. Oh, wait a minute. It's in the same system as where we need to go. So we need to go here for what's his name? Walter. So... And... It's down here. Scanner anomaly. Okay, I don't think I can. Yes! Set course. Oh, I gotta... Okay, we gotta double jump because I can't go far enough. That's okay.
Someone leave some food out before we left? Whoa.
I had some burritos, buddy. Come on, Barrett. We gotta call me out like that. I had burritos. It was a bad night. All right. Now we can just jump right over. And I do like this aspect of it. So they don't like force you to you can upgrade your drive, basically your grab drive and go, or you can just do a double jump. It's not that hard. Like you don't have to refill your fuel or anything. You don't have to buy fuel and make sure.
We're right on target.
All you got to do is double jump. But it also kind of forces you because every time you jump, there's a possibility that pirates are going to be right there. You know, the Crimson Pirates are going to be there waiting for you. So it kind of increases your chances of being attacked, which I like because it kind of gives that little element of risk to it. Whereas you don't have to worry about, oh, I double jumped and now I don't have any fuel. Okay, now I'm kind of screwed. You don't have to worry about that. All right, let's get out here and find this temple. So when you're looking for distortions for the temples, you'll notice that the ring around your scanner kind of fluctuates. And it'll get stronger and stronger the more you're looking at the temple. You see? Now it's getting stronger. And I think that's the temple over there. It looks like the temple. But you see how it's fluctuating even more? But if I look over this way, it kind of goes away. So that's kind of like their way of telling you this is where it is. So just kind of go towards the more heavy fluctuations. Gonna need to get some good weapons here. I got a pistol. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some monsters, some aliens that we're gonna run into. And I don't want to accidentally trigger something. Dun. You know, I don't want a big animal to come at me. Yeah, see? Now it's freaking out because we're getting closer. And then when you get within a certain range, it'll just mark the temple for you. But I mean, you could see these buildings from a far off distance, so it's not like you can't tell. And there it goes. Come on. Is it not going to mark it for me? There it goes. Try to get my fitness up. You have to use all of your oxygen. And because I have alien DNA, it takes a long time to run out of oxygen. So it's a benefit and a curse. Because you don't have to worry about oxygen, but in order to increase it, you have to run out. We do have that skill. I just thought about it. Do we have it? Yeah, we do. Okay. So I need to go, oh my God, 6 more times. That's the problem in your fitness. You have to run out of oxygen 20 times, which is really hard when you have alien DNA and you have a really high oxygen capacity. All right. Yeah, so who built these temples, I wonder? Who built these? Because they don't look, I mean, maybe they're man-made. I don't know. They don't look like they're man-made. Like, this is not normal, like, architecture. Oh, wait a minute. There's our light right here. Gonna run into this thing. Oh, God, and it's all the way across there. This is the hard part, because you need to get there within a certain time frame or else it disappears. So you just gotta kind of be looking They disappeared. Where did they go? Up over here. Oh no, I missed it! Dang it! So this is basically like a ring to give you power. Oh, it's snowing. Whew. Barrett, that was crazy. So now let's check. Let's see what... They don't tell you what power you get. I wish they would tell you something gained or something. Now we have to look into here. Personal atmosphere. Oxygen pure and clean, brought forth to breathe deep and counteract harmful and carbon dioxide. There you go. So like if you're in an area that you can't breathe in, you can just pop this and now you don't have to worry about your oxygen. So like if I'm running and then I pop it, there you go. Look at that. No oxygen usage. Like look at that. Even though I'm running, I'm not using up my oxygen. So it doesn't last forever. It'll go away, but you don't have to worry about oxygen for a while. That's awesome. I love that. Oh no, I'm freezing. I'm in the water. Oh crap. I think I froze myself. Let's see. Did I damage myself? I was running through freezing water. That's not good. Oh, thank God. No health. Okay, no health. I do have a point, though. Oh, my God. I'm not using my points on anything. That one's good. Oh, we can do our ballistics. Can we do our security? No, we need to lockpick one more time. Medicine. You can do a medicine one. Med packs, trauma packs will heal me 20% more and 20% faster. Okay. I'll take that. So we're here. We're in the same system we need to be in. We just need to go to Neon now.
Let's see what's out there.
So let's go to Neon. And Neon is a really, really cool place. I like Neon. It's more, it is like the cyberpunk.
Kick complete.
Oh, they see like this.
They're not jumping out of here.
They're not doing anything. Is that it? Oh no, there's one more. Oh God, he went flying right by me. What?
Give up!
Enemy's grav drive disabled.
Here we go. Take all of that.
Compliance, stranger. Please respond. We weren't expecting so many ecliptic vessels. I think we had it covered, but I expect some people owe you their lives. Any way we can repay you?
Now this is important. I always take the repair parts because repair parts are hard to find and they're very expensive to buy when you find them. If you can get free ones, do it. I always recommend doing that. You can always get credits, that's fine, but really, really, really get your ship parts.
Thanks again for the help. Over and out.
Those are hard to come by, so definitely get those. When you can, if you can. There you go. One ship part on there. Just grab all my cargo stuff while we're here. And one on that one. Okay. Now let's go to Neon. And it's the same system, so we don't have to warp anywhere. We just have to fly over to a different planet.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way.
All right, thank you.
And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
Yeah, you don't want to come here. Even though Neon is like the Las Vegas of Starfield, you don't want to come here with any like contraband at all. So yeah, you don't want to do that. Avoid coming to any of the major cities because they will catch you with that. There's some places you can go later on in the game, but like the Wolf's Den, Wolf System, you can go do that. But any of the big cities like Neon or Kila City or, you know, New Atlantis, you don't want to go there. Let's drop off some stuff first. Let's see if I can drop anything out here. Oh wait, but we have a whole bunch of stuff in here we can sell. There we go. My resources, drop that off. I need my digipix. I think we're good. Holy cow. Yeah, we are clean. Look at that. Okay. Elemental knife. Oh, we can sell that. What weapons do we have in here? Oh my god, we have some good weapons we can sell. All right, we can make some money.
You look well.
Thank you, Lynn. Maybe put the gun away, that way I don't get in trouble.
Greetings, Captain.
Now this is where your ship services is, over here.
See that huge shield? It's part of the power system. Lightning provides a substantial amount of... Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it.
Oh, no.
Let's
I gotta
get out
fix
there
my
and
ship.
do something.
Well, let's talk to the Trade Authority first. Let's sell some stuff. Like these. Calibrated Grendel. Coachman, don't use that. Equinox. Yeah, see? We can get rid of all these items we don't need. Go. Oh! I don't want to do that one. Modified Razorback. We want to keep that one. Oh, no. They don't have enough money. Okay. All right. We got a 5,000 out of there. You ship technician? I think I can talk to you.
Have a good one.
Nope.
Don't worry.
Where's
Your
my,
ship's in good hands.
Where's my person?
Relax. Your ride is safe with us.
Oh, is he over here? Is that you?
Hi there.
Hey, who do I talk to about upgrading my ship? I guess nobody, huh? Nobody here. Hey, Walter.
Nah. Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Chasm bass?
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
People are getting high off of fish?
Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora.
Okay, let's get going, Walter.
We need to stop by the Stroud-Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
All right. I think Walter's going to be my companion now, so I think Barrett's going to have to stay back. I can just run forever. I like that power. This was like really good power. So as long as you have it going, you're good to go.
Checkpoint ahead. Let's let them do their jobs so we can move along.
That shot.
What the hell's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right. Get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to do that, buddy. There's Walter.
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right?
Come on, can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules.
I can pay the
That can be
usual.
mistaken
Okay, you got
against
crooked cops.
Now,
We're out of here.
Shut up and start.
So they're shaking him down. hey, if you want to go through, you gotta give us a little bit of a cut.
Are you working toward that next technological leap?
So that's another side mission. As you're going through, you're gonna run into a ton of side missions, which is awesome.
I'll follow you.
I don't like the look of you.
There we go. So yeah, as you overhear conversations from the guards or random people, you'll get side stuff to do. Hey, you might want to check this out or whatever. I love that. It's so good. Let's go talk to Stroud Eklund, the bosses.
Got a minute to chat?
Oh, all right. Let's
Maybe
talk
a few
here.
minutes. Probably not hours, though. But no guarantees. So, you got to fill me in on what happened at the temple. What happened? What did you see?
You were there with me, Barrett. What? It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. It was so strange.
Sounds like we need more data to me. Then what happened? I heard you did some stuff and then you changed.
You were right there. This is kind of awkward. You were with me, Barrett. Literally with me. I did not change, but my perception of the universe did.
Uh-huh. Hold up a second. You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology in a way that results in what? Superpowers?
Yeah, basically.
Fair enough. Maybe we can run some tests later. Anyway, thanks for filling me in on the temple and your power. I wonder if we can find any more traces of whoever built them. It just opens up a world of questions. It's so exciting.
That's such a weird conversation. I can understand if, like, I didn't have Barrett with me, but your companion with you when you go to the temple should probably not do that.
Mr. Stroud.
Like, they saw
I
everything.
didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes. Allow me to bust you in, sir.
All right. He's the owner, Walter.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner, and you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Oh, charmed, Miss Eklund. I envy you and your partner's success.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
Oh. I'm 100% behind embarrassing Walter more.
I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
All of it?
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
So our meeting's at the Astro Lounge.
A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the seller. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
That sounds trustworthy. Investigate the cellar, case the Astro Lounge. Got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astro Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
All right, $1,000. That's it? $1,000? I have more than that already, Walter. I mean, I appreciate it. I don't want to say anything bad, but I mean, come on, dude. All right, well, it looks like we're going to be running around Neon in the next episode, so hopefully you guys like this episode. I know it's a little shorter than usual, but I think you guys want a little bit shorter. Let me know down in those comments. Would you prefer these longer or shorter? That's what she said. And I will see you guys in the next episode.
I can tell.